In this tutorial, we're going to learn about Joomla modules. I'll also discuss Joomla plugins. Now, when you bring up your website, here are some examples of Joomla modules. The main menu module, or the resources module, the latest news module, even this top menu is a module. It's kind of like different sections or areas of your website, components you can put in different places. To compare that with a plugin usually affects the functionality of something. So I could have a plugin that would make my resources menu work different, or typically articles. A plugin will make a different article work differently. I'll give you one example. First of all, though, to show you about these modules, you'll come in here to this module manager, which is found under the extensions menu. You click on that, and it brings you to the module manager. Now I'm going to turn off this poll, that poll module that I have. So just simply turn it off or deactivate it. I'm going to turn on this login form. Let's say you want to create different user login levels of your website. So it was as easy as that to turn off the poll and to turn on the login module. Now it's in the left position. You can actually change that. The login form right there, it's left. If I were to go in there and move it to, let's say, user 1 and hit apply, come back here and hit refresh, it puts it in user 1. It's kind of an odd position for it, so I'm going to move it back. That's why I didn't hit save, I just hit apply. So now I'm going to move it back to the left position and hit save, and now it's back where it was before, and it's in the top position now. Anyway, you can well, I'll show you how to do that. Where did it go? Simply by choosing the order. I'll just put it right down there, I guess. Hit save, and now it's back where I want it. Now to show you an example of a plugin, I'm going to go to Article Manager, and I'll just open up the one article that I have there, and you'll see an amount of buttons or controls that I can use to change the content inside the article and all sorts of things. But let's say I wanted to change the color of it. There's nothing to do that. I'm kind of limited to what I can do. I mean, I can center it, I can do certain things, I can make it a bullet point, stuff like that. Change it to a different, I can change it there according to the what settings are in my template for my different headings. But let me show you something else here. I'm going to just hit save, and I'll come over to the plugin, and I'll open up this tiny MCE. You go over here and change it to extended, and just hit save. I'll come back to that article, and now look at all the controls I've got, additional controls. So where I prefer to stick to the headings, in most cases, occasionally, you're going to want to just change the color, or highlight something. It's going to look really funny. But anyway, then when I hit save, actually I don't have it published on the website, do I? Let's see, I'm going to make it front page. That way you'll be able to see it, because it's a front page item. Come here, click refresh, and there we go. So that's a good summary of modules and plugins and how they work and what they're used for. To clean them up, I would recommend turning one off at a time. So when you go into the module manager, so you know what the breadcrumbs is, turn it off. So it's this right here. You'll turn it off, come back and hit refresh. You say, oh, that top thing, so that's what breadcrumbs is. I would also experiment with the ones that aren't activated, turn them on, and get a good familiarity with what they are, and you'll learn how awesome Joomla is. So hope you enjoyed this Joomla tutorial video.